What's going on, everybody? It's Falchion with you once again. Once again, we are here for another episode, Tuesday Night's Race League with the MSR, and with me from here on out, is
Yep.
Evil Scotsman. Want to greet the folks.
Welcome everybody. Hope you're looking forward to quite an exciting race. Hope you've had a good week and yeah, let's sit back and watch the action.
Are you streaming over on Twitch right now?
Yes, I am.
So if you want to give them that information, your information there, I will also bring up your stream, and that way we'll be able to switch back and forth.
Yep. So I am on Twitch under Evil Scotsman, and that is swapping the O and the I for 0 under 1.
Are you streaming? So awesome. Let me bring that up. I apologize, everybody. Discombobulated. We had a death in the family this morning, and so I'm a little off. So I do apologize for that, but I'm trying to get it together. So there we go. We got that. Why is that? There we go. Sorry. Didn't mute. But let's get into the action here. Already we have 3 times on the board. Jules, and well, never mind. Make that 4 times now. Mr. DJ CJ is on provisional pole with the 121.8. Jewel 122.1 is P2. Saucy Monster is in P3 with a 124 even, and Huggy Bear is in P4 with 126, and I think I said Saucy Monster was in P4, I meant P3. I apologize for that. So let's jump in the car. Jim Supernova is on an outlap right now. Let's get that going. Oh, I appreciate it, Geek. Stank Bagel says that he is finalizing his strategies for qualifications and his best way to get in a lap. Hello, by the way, how's it going? Glad you could tune in for the Stream Agi race. We wish you luck out there. This is a big chance here today. A lot of people don't like it here at Melbourne here in Australia. What do you feel about this track, Evil?
It's I wouldn't say it's ever been a fan favourite of mine. A couple of tricky spots on this track, mainly going through turns 3, 4 and 5. That seems to be the most clinical part of this track, that you need to hook it up round those corners and the rest of the lap should come to you. And also the final corner, you're a little bit greedy on the final corner, you could lose all your lap time on that final exit.
And with that, Jim Supernova jumps into P3 with a 122.6. Looks like these drivers are putting in some really good laps today. We've got Websy on his outlap, Stink Bagels on his outlap, and as well as a new name to me, Beastie Boy. Do you know anything about this driver, Evil?
No, I think he is new. He's can't remember if he was here last week. I honestly can't remember. So much going on right now. He has a so we just had a write off there on the beginning of sector 3. I believe that's Huggy Bear out of qualifying.
just like that, you take a bite of the apple and you bite it wrong. You see half a worm, Huggy Bear out on lap 3, sitting in the P7 at the moment. Definitely look for other drivers though to overtake, as a Beastie Boy is flirting hard with the grass. Got to be careful with that, especially here in Australia. Can definitely get a little bit slippery.
Yeah, the curbs around Australia are not your friend, so you need to keep it between the lines on this track.
Beastie Boy with a hard slowdown into turn 1. Surprising how much he actually slowed down.
Websy's just put on a 122.1 to go P3.
Very close between Websy and Jewel right now. Websy with a 122.195, while Jewel has a 122.175.
Jules lost it on the final corner. He looked like he was on a push lap there as well.
That is unfortunate, but luckily for him, he has plenty of time to put in more laps. Very nice spin there to get his car corrected. Saucy Monster on his way into the pit now. On board with Bagel on my end, coming around to the final corner, and he's into the pits. No lap put in just yet, but again, plenty of time to do that, as there are incidents in sectors 1 and 2.
BXTN on his outlap. I think everybody else is coming back to the pits to reset, get a fresh set of boots, and get ready to go again.
I'm surprised to see so many people out on the soft tires. It has been the strategy for these drivers for the past little while now that a fair deal of them put fast times in on medium tires. We seem to have lost Beastie Boy, sitting currently at 9th with a 125.3. Can definitely expect drivers to overtake that time.
BXTN going on to his fast lap. See if we can take DJ up with pole.
We've got Tunics out on the medium tires.
Yeah, the tyres are a strange choice, I'd have to say, because I'm not sure if you could go. You might just get away with soft to the hard compound round here on a one stop, unless you're going to walk yourself into a two stop, or they are hoping there's going to be a safety car so that it can help them with their strategy. I would have thought medium to hard would have been a preferred strategy around here.
Tunics pulling into the into pit lane after not putting in a lap. I think he got
I think
came
BXTN's on a flyer here. I think he's just got a purple sector to it.
Jumping on board with him. Coming around to the final corner.
Nice exit. Is it enough though?
EXTN with a 121.8 for P2, very fast. Is he continuing on? Would you continue on right now?
That's close, but on that set of tyres, do you really want to eat them up for the race? But then again, I don't think he's got enough time. He might just have enough time to get in the pits, throw a fresh set on and go back out and have another go. That was definitely close to taking pole.
I mean, the time between them, I'm Mr. DJ CJ with a 121.8. That's so hard to see the numbers. 844 and BXTN with a 121.853. How important is it to you as a driver to be sitting on pole as opposed to sitting in P2?
I think at Australia you really want to have pole because you want to have the best line into turn 1 at Australia. But then again, it's if you can get it off the line. It's easy to put it on pole, but it's sometimes not so easy to get it away from pole.
BXTN tips into the pits real fast as we switch over to your camera right now, as you were watching Stank Bagel trying to put in a lap on the medium tires, I see.
Yeah, just following him around these last few corners here, see where he can put it. I'll put on P9. As you do have Ferrari turned opposite way, trying to find a moment to turn his car back around here. Trying not to get in anybody's way.
And I am watching the other Ferrari, Jewel, trying to surpass both DJ CJ and BXTN. BXTN still sitting in the pit, surprisingly. I thought maybe he would go for one more lap. Again, surprisingly, DJ CJ is on an out lap right now, looking to pad his time.
BXTN has just peeled out the pits to go for one more, I think.
Jewel jumps to P1 with a 121.557. Showing
Times are fast.
they absolutely are. Let's jump in with DJ CJ, see what he can do if he has an answer. DJ CJ very smooth into turns 3 and 4. Bravo and the Williams for staying out of the way there. This is a flyer.
He's been purple in sector 2. This is a potential pole up this. Keep it neat and tidy through these last few corners. You want to get the exit at the final corner just right as well.
And here it is. Nicely done. And there it is, a 121.542. There is nothing in between these drivers here in Australia today. Jewel has gone ahead and made his retirement to jump on with BXTN. BXTN comes into a yellow, it's now green. A little bit of lap traffic ahead of them. Unfortunate place to catch another car. BXTN has to come up out of it. On board with Websy now.
Yeah,
Websy is out of it as
Websy.
well.
So Websy came up across. I was kind of wondering if they were trying to get a little bit of a slipstream in that last DRS zone now.
Oh, that was Webs? Okay, so he just caught him at the wrong time.
Yeah, either that or BXTM was already aborting that lap. Yeah, who we got coming around next?
I'm on board with Saucy Monster. Ooh, dips into the pits. Gonna stick with his P7. So let's run through the formation here. We've got Mr. DJ CJ in P1, Jewel P2, EXTN P3, Websy P4, Jim Supernovas in P5 at the moment, Dima Mid P6, Saucy Monster P7, Commander Lasky has retired in P8, Tunix is in P9, Stank Bagel P10, Huggy and Beastie Boy both crashed out. That's 11 and 12, and that is it. These front runners looking very fast today, very fast indeed.
Yeah, I mean, I thought the practice times, I was in practice for a little bit, and I thought the 122s were fast. I did think that a 121 may have been possible, but yeah, they're fast times.
And absolutely nothing in it between these three drivers. These front runners, the top three drivers, absolutely covered by a blanket right now. This is anybody's race tonight. Oh, I appreciate that. Stank. You know, I'm here. I'm trying to do it, Michael. Glad you could make it. Sting says he underestimated the time that was left and now had to recover from it.
Yeah, just remember, anytime you feel you need to bounce, just go. I could hold this show without you, I'm sure.
I'm trying to.
Feel like you have to, you've got the full support of us, and obviously condolences for the whole MSR family as well.
I really appreciate that. I really do. It means a lot.
Yeah, if you get to a point you need to dip out, just feel free, bro.
We'll do. Just a few seconds left until these guys get out on track. Formation lap grid of 16 drivers tonight. It's not too bad. Let's jump in with Commander Lasky. That's about that. I mean, that is the middle. And hopefully we will be able to see everyone. Let's jump over to Evil's view real quick. See what he sees.
I was just getting my all my things set up there, looking at the tyres really. I mean, we've got Commander Lasky, Stank Beagle, Beastie Boy, Jap C, and Cotton all going to be starting on the mediums, which that might be a good strategy. That could be a really good strategy if there's a safety car, which I would expect to see around here.
Oh, absolutely. I would absolutely be surprised if there were no safety cars.
I think the safety cars, stay there were turns 3, 4 and 5. Those are the corners I would highly expect to see a driver losing it.
Appreciate the compliment, Michael. Glad you could be here with us, bro. Wait to see what Commander Lasky's crew says his strategy will be for today, or his best strategies will be for today.
Yeah, I just had a look at the projection for Mr. DJ there, and it is a softer hard, so it's a 1 stop.
Now that is an interesting go. I imagine Australia will be a more difficult track, one of the more difficult tracks to drive on the hard tires. I remember driving here and never feeling like I had enough grip.
Yeah, it's hard to get a balanced curve here.
The lights are out and they are off. Red Bull dips over into the grass and lets everybody by. Everything. Oh, I just saw a McLaren spin off to in the rear. Yeah, I don't even know how to begin to try and pronounce this name. We'll just call him Double X. I don't know. Driving around the track right now with no wing. That is never a fun thing. Adrian the 8th was the Red Bull that pulled over and let everyone by. I'm not sure why that happened, but he is up and going.
Well, I think Tunix has lost his wing.
Yeah, I did see it flying, but in the background, but I didn't see how it happened. So Tunix is also driving around now with no wing, no front wing.
Yeah, I think he dragged wide at one of the corners and it just caught the wall. Unfortunately, took the whole thing off by the looks of it.
Jumping on board and trying to get this this pack sorted out here real fast. I am DJ CJ, and Mr. DJ CJ is in P1. Jewel is in P2, not far behind him at all. So really trying to stick to him, but looking like he had a little bit of pushing in turn. I don't know if that's 2 or 3, depending on how you count them. BXTN only about half a second behind Jewel. Websy, his teammate, just behind him, another half second. Dima Amit back about a second and a half, but these straights will give him a chance to use the slipstream to catch up. Jimbo Supernova really close to Mr. Amit, just in P6. Huggy Bear is in P7. Saucy Monster P8. Commander Alaska P9. Anton C4 Pro with big moves from P16 to P10. Congratulations on those hard moves, great moves. Cotton Goblin is in P11. Beastie Boy P12. And his strategy just came up, looking like a one-stop as well. And no matter what, it seems that whether you're on the softs or the mediums, it's looking like if you want to make a one-stopper, you're going to the hards. Stank Bagel in P13, Tunix in P14. I can't tell if he's made his pit stop already.
Yeah, he has been in the pits. He's on the medium compound.
Double X has retired, and P15 as has Adrian the 8 and the 16. Right now, Tunix is definitely going to be hoping for...
Big snap from Joe. Big snap coming around that corner. And he's going to have to wait for everybody to pass him so he can turn that car around. P2 all the way to the back.
And there you have it, folks, with a little bit of replay magic, because Evil called it out, was able to get to a screen to see it. And as you see, all these cars just absolutely stream past him. That is gut-wrenching. Was able to spin his car around and then had to wait for another 2 cars to drive by. Wow. That was insane.
Yeah, just shows you how quickly you can lose the car on some of these curbs.
So now I am DJ CJ. I am Mr. DJ CJ in P1, EXTN, less than a second behind him in P2. Websy, VXTN's teammate, less than a second behind him in P3. It looks like the Astons are going to be attacking here as we start to really see the DRS come into play.
And Joe has been in the pits after that spin, and he's put the hard compound on, so possibly waiting to see if he can stretch those to the end of the race.
That sounds like it's going to be a really long stretch.
Yeah, it's a hard wearing circuit, that. I don't know if that's going to be possible, but it'll be interesting to keep an eye on this.
Websy takes the fastest lap with a...
What a car off. Almost what other Ferraris had a moment coming at the final corner, I think, Commander Lasket. He has got a whole lap to do with it, a wing as well.
We have a virtual safety car off of that.
Ask at the time anybody, and I think nobody's even near the pits to take advantage of it. This Tunix looks like he's just had another moment. Not having a good race this evening.
And we are back to green.
We've got sector 2 yellows.
Beastie Boy is out of the race.
It's not looking like we're getting a safety car. No, track's back green again.
Stank Bagel just gets around Commander Lasky. Commander Lasky going extremely slow. I think he caught Stank Bagel out a little bit, surprised him. Stank Bagel had to get on his brakes really hard.
Yeah, Lasky's also still on the way back to the pits from losing his wing on the last corner of the previous lap.
Lasky is into the pits at the moment.
Imagine I'll be looking at the hard compound robot. No, another set of medium compounds going on that Ferrari. Which means he does still have one more mandatory stop to go then.
No, I can understand it. I think, as we know, yellows breed yellows, and so there is a good chance that he could definitely make up this the time that it's put him back. Lebsy has passed his teammate BXTN, and BXTN is a good some odd seconds back, and BXTN is heading into the pits now. As Jim Supernova passes and is now in P3, Dima gets past P4, Huggy gets past P5. DJ CJ will definitely be happy about that.
BXTN's putting an offset of softs on. He had wing damage, that's why he was slow in sector 3 there. Not sure where he's picked that up from, but he did get a wing change and he's back on this soft, which means he's got one stop to go after this still.
So a lot of these drivers feeling like they cannot make it all the way from here on the hard tires.
Got Huggy Bear very close to the back of Diamond.
See if Huggy Bear can attack. DRS zone coming up in about 7 seconds. And Tunix has retired from the race. Safety car. That is the most unlucky safety car I've seen. Huggy Bear just about to go for a pass. When the safety car comes out, has to back out of it. So we have 4 drivers out of this race so far: Tunix, Beastie Boy, Double X, and Adrian.
I have to say that safety car, mate, it just came at the perfect time for driver right as everybody was in sector 3. It looks like the majority of people has peeled into the pits to get somewhat of a free pit stop.
And Anton catches a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pits. That's unfortunate after making up so many places at the start of this race. Huggy Bear decides that he's going to stay out. DJ CJ is onto the medium set of tires. Lebsy jumps onto a hard set. Jimbo Supernova also on a hard set of tires. Dima and Mitt follow suit, hard set. Saucy Monster goes for a hard set. BXTN is on a soft set of tires, not willing to go back into the pits. Anton is on a hard set of tires. Cotton on a soft set, a brand new soft set of tires for Cotton. Commander last a medium set of tires. The Jewel on a hard set of tires, and in P12, Bagel on a soft set of tires, looking to catch up to this pack. And this is a complete race reset for these guys. And I'm thinking these soft tire guys have a huge advantage coming up right now.
I'm interested in that. I'm assuming we're going to see Huggy peel into the pits at the end of this lap. I'm thinking he didn't go in the pits so that they didn't double stack him Mercedes on the last lap.
Riding on board with Huggy now.
Looks like he's staying out.
Huggy stays out.
Not sure that's the right choice there.
It is definitely a throw of the dice, gambling that there's going to be another safety car before he absolutely needs to come in to get off of those 7-lap old, now 8-lap old soft tires.
Well, Mr. DJ on the mediums, potentially looking at another stop for a soft compound later in the race, maybe hoping for another safety car. BXTN obviously really hoping for another safety car because he still has a mandatory stop to use another compound yet.
BXTN on those 2-lap old soft tires is going to be looking to make great strides here. The restart of this race, or this, yeah. if this race can go on without another pit stop, do you think DJ CJ can make it on this medium compound tire? Or has he made a stop? No, yeah, he has. So he definitely has made a stop. Is there a world where he can nurse those medium tires?
I don't think so. I don't think the mediums could go to the end from here. You'd have to do so much tyre management. I mean, you might be able to, but I'm assuming he's hoping for another safety car, or he's planning a second stop. I'd imagine Huggy's going to be very quick to maybe let DJ go on this restart.
I didn't catch it on my end, but Evil might have caught it on his tunics. And they are instantly into another yellow out in sector 1, 2, and 3. How's that a thing?
Yeah, not sure of that. The track should be... Or have we got... Are we getting false information here, or is that actually happening for the drivers?
I mean, you and I are both getting it, but... And these guys do not seem like they're trying to make passes right now.
I think there was an overtake just down the back. I've got McLaren going for an overtake right now. I'm not managing to get it.
This is all extremely confusing right now.
Yeah, this is...
1, 2, and 3 all nose to tail right now, but none of these drivers are attempting to make a pass. Flags on the side of the track are showing yellow. Flags on the driver's steering wheels showing yellow.
DXTN has just made a move to take 5th position as well as cutting into 8th, so...
No penalties, no warnings for passing under the yellow as Jim Supernova just has a big spin.
Oh, that's...
Reverse straight on. Who was that took the hit? Did you see?
That was Commander Lasky, I think. It was a Ferrari. It's either Lasky or Joe. Joe looks fine.
Safety car is back out.
Both Ferraris look fine. One of the Ferraris, whoever hit him, is very lucky to have got away with that. That was not the best choice to reverse at that point. You just had one car to let go and could have had a clear entry back to the track there.
Absolutely. So on board with Lasky, see if he has to head into the pits. He does not. Jewel is not in the pit. Oh no, excuse me, Jewel is going into the pits right now. So maybe it was Jewel that hit him.
Jewel, see if he gets, or is he just looking to get the mediums?
No, he just goes to the medium tires.
Yeah, I think he was wanting off those hard so he could try and push.
Seems like there was an issue with the game because yellow's in 3 sectors, but there's no way that there were drivers in all 3 sectors. don't know if it was just us seeing that or if the drivers were seeing that as well, although in the front it did seem like that's what the drivers were seeing. Huggy Bear somehow down into P7 right now.
The Huggy Bear has been in for his mandatory stop, so he's swapped the soft route for the mediums.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there with the 3 yellow sectors. I mean, there was people making overtakes, and there was no penalties getting issued for it. So I'm really not sure if they're saying the same thing.
So at this restarter will be I am Mr. DJ CJ, Webzy, Dima Amit, Saucy Monster, and C4 Pro. Big moves from here for him to get up into P5, Cotton Goblin in P6, Huggy in P7, BXTN in P8, Jewel in P9, both Bagel and Jimbo Supernova are out of this race. Commander Lasky is going to end up being in P10 once everything sorts itself out. So we're at lap 13. Are you, as a driver, would you be comfortable going on to one of the softer set of tires, the mediums or the softs, at this point in the race?
The mediums might be able to stretch it. We might be underestimating these. I mean, the hard's going to go to the end all day long, but you're going to lose a lot of pace from that. So, yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, the best person is the people that have just put the mediums on under this safety car might be in a better position. Not sure about Mr. DJ. He's had the one for 5 laps already. That might be asking a little bit too much.
Safety car is going to be going in this lap. CJ bunching the pack up. Webzy definitely going to be looking to stay on CJ's wing. Amit also on the hard tires like Webzy, going to be looking to stay tucked. Saucy Monster as well. Riding on board with Anton. Anton gets a nice start. And again, the yellows are out. Not showing on the, as Anton goes wide and spins it. Little tap into the wall, but it's enough to break his wing, unfortunately for him.
Oh, Diamit with the McLaren gets it on the curb and it bottoms out, and he literally just slid all the way along that curb on the bottom of his car. I don't think there was any wheel on the ground there.
Had to jump on board with that. That was a nasty truck slide on there for all my skaters out in the audience.
Cotton making a move for P3, but he is on the softs. There's no way they're going to go to the end, I don't think. Although it is Cotton, and he's done wonderful things with tyres in the past.
Cotton is very good on tires, but yeah, I have to agree. To
Although
the end,
no,
it does not seem possible.
So I've just had something pop up saying Cotton's had 5 seconds for ignoring a yellow flag.
seeing yellow flags on the side of the track. Let me see if I can disable telemetry here. I'm seeing the yellow flag indicator on the dashboard of the cars.
Yeah, I'm seeing yellows, track map, the car, and the information boards at the side of the track. The white panels and
But I don't have an indication of yellows on the timing screen.
yeah, neither do I. This is very confusing.
Okay, let me try something here. Hopefully I don't mess up the stream. Oh wow, I'm on the wrong screen, my fault. And there's a safety car.
Not sure there, I was just I was trying to ride on board with Mr. DJ from his personal stream, but I think I got on board with that at the wrong time there. I'm not sure if they're seeing all of them on. I'm not sure.
So I did just
This is confusing.
absolutely. I did just bring up DJ CJ's stream, and well, like you said, they're in a full course caution right now. Curious to know what these drivers are gonna do as far as tires at this point. Let me try and catch up with the chat real quick. Sorry guys, I can't talk about any incidents on track during the stream. It's against the league rules. Thus far, no one into the pits. I would think at least the medium, or excuse me, the hard tire crowd would want to go in for a new set of mediums. I almost would think that everybody would want to do that, to be honest with you. There must have been a really huge smash up that I missed, because now Saucy Monster's out, Dima and Mid is out, Stink Bagel's out, Jim Supernova, well, I knew about Jim Supernova. The timing screen isn't updating to show Commander Lasky in his true position. So honestly, I'm not sure what's real and what isn't. I am seeing on your screen though, Evil, that it appears that Commander Lasky is not in control of his car at the moment.
No. Let me look through these penalties as well. No, I don't think we get to see those penalties into the end because of how they are. Oh, we do have an ignoring yellow flag warning on there.
So we believe everyone is on the medium tires except for Websy at this point in P2. if our information is correct, then Cotton is on the 1 lap old medium tires, the XTN is on 2 lap old medium tires, and Anton is on 2 lap old medium tires as well. All looking to really run down Websy, I think, this restart. DJ CJ as well, sitting on 9 lap old medium tires, but I think Websy is going to be the most vulnerable, sitting on 9 lap old hard tires, unless somehow he's managing to keep a lot of heat in them right now. And we are back to green. Anton with a beautiful move, but I think it was on a back marker, as there's more incidents here, and Anton gets collected in that and is taken out. That is crazy unfortunate. He had such a good drive going from the back of the pack. How's it not showing a full course yellow right now? Yeah, I don't know what to trust here. We have literally gone from 16 drivers to 5 drivers, and I'm not even 100% sure Lasky is driving his car right now.
Hopefully this one's on me. Not sure what's good. The lobby is completely is gone, is broken, is done.
Okay.
All drivers have got full yellows. They're not able to overtake. Yeah, this race is going to be cancelled for a rerun. I think that's the best way forward. We can't have whatever the hell just went on as well. Only thing I'll say is the stewards will look at that to see who caused that major incident on that last restart. They will be reported to the stewards for that. Yeah, we're going to have to bin this and unfortunately arrange a rerun for the Australian Grand Prix at some point. Because drivers unfortunately can't continue with the situation we've got, which is out of our control. This is unfortunately one of those amazing game bugs that just has not been fixed in the game, and likely won't because of how close we are to the new game. It's unfortunate, because it was looking to be a damn good race out there.
So, and shut me down if this is something that you can't talk about. Is this going to be a full restart with all drivers, even the drivers that have been knocked out before we came to these issues?
Because the lobby is effectively gone, then yeah, I think it will just be a full rerun. Not sure when it will be penciled in for though. We'll continue the calendar as normal. We've obviously got we've got another race to add in as well from the Russian Grand Prix being removed from the calendar, so we'll try and slot these in somewhere where they're going to be best. But all drivers will have a chance to participate in that again. Again, this is just This is out of our control. It's unfortunate, but there's absolutely nothing we can do.
Well, there you have it, guys. Due to technical difficulties with the game, having nothing to do with any of the drivers or the production staff, this race is having to be canceled for now to be set up at a later date. So be sure to look forward to that in the future. And we do apologize to all the drivers for this happening. Again, outside of our control, though. But luckily, everybody will get to re-race this one, and hopefully it goes better next time. But with that said, I guess we're just gonna call the race here. Is there anything else that you want to say, Evil?
No, again, just apologies that we didn't get a full racing. Again, technical issues coming from the game. This is out of our hands. It's looking to be a good race, but I'm sure when it gets rerun and added back into the calendar later on, gives everybody another chance, and I'm sure the race will be just as good again. So yeah, let's put this one firmly behind and move on to